Stephen Curry, NBA basketball player, once said that basketball is not just a sport, it's an art, one that must be mastered to succeed. Today, I'll be informing you on the history of basketball. Basketball is incredibly involved in today's age. Basketball's on commercials. You see a basketball court on every block in every corner of your neighborhood, and you even see it on social media. Now, you might want to know how this whole basketball thing started and how it evolved over time. As a huge basketball fan and player, I am someone who has studied and dedicated much time to the sport. In this speech, I'll first inform you on how basketball started and explain what it is. Then I'll inform you on how to play and give a deeper description on the sport. Lastly, I will inform you on famous players that have played it and other fun facts. But first, what is basketball? Well, basketball is a team sport. Usually it's two teams of five players on each side try to score score through your opponent's basket. You can play 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, but 5v5 is most common. Find a rectangular floor called a court. It's most common indoors, but you can play outdoors as well. JuniorNBA.com, a website for youth getting top basketball from professionals that have connections with the NBA. The NBA is the highest level of basketball. Junior NBA had a story in 2015 on how basketball started. James Naismith, a college teacher, had to create an indoor sport for his students. The students were forced indoors because of the winter. It was too cold to play baseball and football outside and too dangerous to play inside. This led to James Naismith creating basketball, as now became a worldwide sport. Now that you have an idea what basketball is and how it started, I'll go farther into the sport. Most common basketball is an orange ball with black lines. They do have different colorways though. Wilson is one of the most official basketballs in the world. And in 2021, they had a blog about how to choose a basketball. They said they got different size basketballs for different ages. The official size basketball is 29.5 inches or size 7. Again, you play on a rectangular court with a free throw line, 3-point line, and a half court line. The hoop is 10 feet high, but you can lower it to your choosing. The goal is to score more points than your opponent by taking 2-point shots and 3-point shots. The common way is to score more points than your opponent before the time runs out. Another way to do it is to set a score limit and beat your opponent to that score limit. You dribble, pass, and shoot to score a basket, which is called offense. And if you're not doing that, then you're stealing the ball and blocking the shot, which is called defense. After learning how to play and learning a deeper description on the sport of basketball, I will now talk about the famous players that played the game and other fun facts. Famous players that have played the sport include Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Stephen Curry, LeBron James, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson, just to name a few. All these players benefited off the sport on and off the court. Most of these players use the knowledge they learn on the court and use it to their real lives. Cole McCauley from Clutch Sports, which is a popular social media sports platform, captured Kobe Bryant's 8 best quotes on August 23rd of 2021. One of his quotes was, "Negative pressure and challenges is an opportunity for him to rise." So not only do they learn from the sport, it also makes them successful people. People around the world learn up from these players and look up to these players. Other fun facts about the sport: there are 5 positions: a point guard who organizes the offense and is usually the team leader, a shooting guard who is the go-to shooter and is the best shooter on the team, a small forward who is taller and stronger than the guards but can run the same role as the guards, a power forward who is stronger and taller than a small forward but can play lower towards the basket, and a center who is the tallest person on the team and usually is the defensive leader. Saurabh Das from sportsbrowser.net ranks the top sports in the world based off of 13 different categories. He did his deep research, and on January 23rd of 2022, he ranked the top 10 most popular sports coming into April. Basketball ranks number 3 out of all sports behind cricket and soccer. Now that you learned the famous players that have played this sport and other fun facts, we can recap. Today, you learned about the history of basketball. We discussed how basketball started, how to play, famous players that have played it, and other fun facts. Basketball has impacted people around the globe. And it's not only a game, it is art and a teacher of life.